What's going on, everybody? Got Geronimo 22 here with a little bit of a video, just trying to help out guys who are in simulation leagues who really want to try to figure out what's going on with this fatigue stuff. Okay, so if you guys don't know, EA in the last patch basically broke the way the game plays when it comes to sim players to try to stop some of the MUT players. Okay, so the MUT players and the tournament guys and the guys who play, a certain unrealistic style, basically had been basing their defense off of basically blitzing nickels and dimes, off the slots. Okay, so people will come out in dollar uh, and just basically run DB Fire or DB Fire 2 and just send guys off the edge. A lot of times those guys would either come clean with certain type of techniques that people would use on the inside to make the outside guys come clean, or they would end up basically being able to stop the run. Those guys would take on bigger guys and stop the run. Okay, so I'm not 100% well versed in it because I don't play like that, but I know that's what happened. And at the end of the day, they made it so now that if any offensive player weighs 90 pounds or more than a defensive player, the defensive player is probably going to one lose the battle. Okay, he's going to get blocked on his ass. Two, he's also going to get a fatigue penalty, so he's going to drop. And his stamina is going to go down. Okay, and if you're playing in a simulation league, then you know how horrible that can be. Not only is your players going to be off the field and not playing, secondly, you're also going to get more injuries because guys who are more fatigued get hurt more. Okay, so just really bad situation that the makers have it right now. Okay, so I'm just going to start the game at 50 just to show you, what it looks like, and I'm trying to choose 50 meaning fatigue. I think that's the base, default option in most leagues. And then we're going to see if maybe dropping it down is going to help. I think that might be the best solution, but I'm not 100% sure of how realistic it is. Okay. So let's just jump into a game. I got to get myself onto the Ravens defense will be actually coming, offense will be coming here. I'm going to show you their offensive line just to give you an idea of what we're looking at, just from a test standpoint, and it would make a lot of sense to you. Okay. Okay, so I got the game poised here, and just looking. These are rosters that we have here. Fred Warner, we're gonna watch him. He's 230. Okay, and Dre Greenlaw is also 230. My two linebackers that are going to be on the field for sure, pretty much all game. Okay, now that means that any offensive player that is 320 and above, if they block these two guys, those guys are going to get hit with the fatigue. Okay, so let's take a look at the offense real quick. We have chose this team for a reason. Staley is 315. I'm actually gonna, just from a standpoint of making this better. Oh, I'm gonna do it on the other side. I'm gonna sub him out. Okay, so I'm gonna switch controllers and do that. But look at the rest of the line here. We got 324 left guard, 305. Okay, so our center is not gonna give us really a good look against our linebackers, but the right guard will, 339. Okay, and then we have Morgan Moses at 320. I'm gonna end up putting this right tackle in over. I'll put him in the game so that he can actually give us a good look as well. You know what? I might even just substitute, even though it's a little bit unrealistic. I might substitute the whole D line, the center as well. Okay, just so that the whole offensive line is what we need to get to. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, so I made the subs. Moses is still in there, right tackle. The right guard's fine. I found out that the backup center is actually 332, so that's perfect. The left guard is fine, and then I put this dude here 380 over there on the left side. So he's going to go up against Bosa, who, from that standpoint, Bosa is going to be 90 pounds less than him. All right, so that's going to also affect my defensive line as well. Bosa at 266 going up against a guy who's 380 or 3, whatever it was. It's more than 90 pounds. So that guy's going to kick Bosa's ass, and he's going to be out the game as well. So we'll keep an eye on that. And then obviously, guys, your safeties, right, are going to average 200 to 210 pounds probably. These guys, he's a little bit bigger, right, 212, but it's still not enough. So pretty much anybody that's 290, anybody that's 300, when they get their hands on the safeties or the corners, it's going to be the same story, okay? So let's jump on the field. Let's just run some plays. Now, the defense, just so you know, whatever play I run, the defense, if I run the exact same play on offense, the defense will use the adaptive AI and actually play the play better. So you're going to see that. So don't look at this from a standpoint of the execution of the play. We're just going to watch the fatigue levels, okay? And we're just going to run some plays here. All right, I'm not running a specific scheme that has anything to do with the Ravens per se. I'm not going to run their power schemes that they usually would run. I'm just going to run more just plays that I'm used to running against certain defenses. And we're just going to watch the fatigue. We know at first play of the game, everybody's fine. This is not going to be 100% accurate, but teams like this, you're going to see they're going to be able to run the ball even better once that fatigue kicks in. Okay, so what do we have so far? Anybody? We already have two players right now who are tired. Okay, the yellow is the beginning of getting tired. The orange is he's close to being in trouble, and red means he's in big trouble. Okay, so my middle linebacker and my left linebacker on screen got blocked by linemen. Okay, so you can see right here the left tackle, right? He comes up and he blocks 57. So there, right there, that by itself got 57 to be orange. Okay. And then over here, I'm pretty sure the right guard or no, the center went and got to my middle linebacker, and that block got him to be yellow. Okay. So that's the beginning of that. It looks like Bosa didn't have to take on anybody on this play. It was his own play, so he didn't have to worry about it. So we're running the same play. Let's just run it the other way. And what's going to happen is you're going to see just obviously better blocks. You're going to see guys who are tired. You're going to see guys out the game eventually. Okay. So offensively, it's almost like guys on offense are playing on rookie mode if you run the ball a lot right now. That's what's happening as an effect, as a counter effect to what's going on. All right. As the replay, actually, I should have looked at, well, let's just see what happens here. Let's see what we got here. Okay. So it looks like the left guard ended up blocking 54, middle linebacker. So he's probably going to be in orange. Looks like the right backer here or the left of screen backer didn't take on anybody, so that's good for him. And Bosa is on the other side right now, so he again he escaped not getting blocked for whatever reason. So, but I'm pretty sure there's some other substitutions that are happening. I'm not even noticing right now. Right now, the safety is not taking on anybody that's. The funny thing is actually that this freaking fullback for their team is pretty damn big. I forgot about that. So I'll see what's going on there. We're gonna take a look at some fatigue right now. Yeah, 31 probably had to take on. Let's take a look at it real quick. Yeah, I forgot the Ravens have this dude who's 305 at fullback. So he's a lineman playing fullback. So that's gonna be huge for fatigue. You put him on the field, he's gonna take on a safety, he's gonna knock them out the games pretty much. All right. Okay, so let's just see what we got so far. Well, Warner from that last play is out the game. All right. 57 is still in the game. And then you can see 31, that safety that took on the fullback. He is starting to get tired already. All right. So we kind of see how it's working here. Let's keep on running. Let them run the same defense. I'll just change the formation up here a little bit. I'm just running stretch here, guys. Just easy play. Fullback didn't do anything there. All right. Let's look at some more fatigue. All right. So we have 54 is back. Warner's back in the game, but he's still tired. It looks like my right outside linebacker, 57, is gone now. And that's that. All right. So as you move along, you can just see how the fatigue is taking people in and out of the game. There are ways, as you can just see there are some little things I just kind of did it by accident. If you kind of, this is an old trick from years ago, okay? If you sit there and you kind of cycle through your plays, sometimes players fatigue, they get better, they come back into the game. So just know that something that you can kind of use to maybe counteract some of this stuff, but really that's not going to be the best solution right now overall. You're not going to notice that much of a difference. Guys are still going to be tired. All right. So I just ran a little dual play right there. And let's just take a look at this fatigue again. All right. So 57's out now. 54. All right. He's still in the game, but he's tired. All right. Let's keep it moving. Change up the defense a little bit. I'll just run a blast play right here. Fullback's going to take on probably 53 and just completely wear him out. Oh, he took on somebody else. Well, he didn't take on anybody, actually. So avoiding blocks is obviously going to be huge. I'm not sure if that's going to be something you can even game plan, but if your guys can try to avoid blocks, that's the best thing for you. It looks like the left guard and the fullback didn't block really anybody on this play. So that's good from that standpoint, but not good for this video. I'm trying to get some fatigue here. Actually, right there at the very end, I just saw, looks like the left guard did get a piece of 53 right here. Okay, so we're going to see, watch where he's at right now. 53, not even in the game, but I guess Greenlaw came back in. So you're going to get this constant rotation of guys in and out and in. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to punt the ball, right, going both ways, and I'm going to just get back to the baseline of everybody's in the game. Nobody's getting hurt right now. That's fine, but I want to I want to change the fatigue level a little bit and see if that's going to help. All right. By the way, I didn't mention, but special teams matters too. So on that punt, you're going to get guys going up against, you get linebackers going up against offensive linemen in that punt block or just punt return, which is going to affect it as well. Okay, so we're back here on the 49ers defensive side. Looks like we have everybody who should be playing, should starting, is still in there. So what I'm going to do is just show you quickly. I'm going to go to options. I'm going to drop this down to 40. We're going to go increments of 10, see if it makes a difference. We're just looking at the defensive side, obviously. Drop this fatigue down to 40, see where we're at. We're just going to see if guys are coming in and out of the game as fast as they just were before, okay? So we're pretty much going to run the same plays. Let's just run this inside zone play right here. The right guard, right tackle, one of those guys should come off and get to one of those players. There we go. All right, so the right guard, I saw the right tackle definitely take on the safety there. So that's good to see. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's see where we're at from a. All right, so safety, I thought it would have been worse. I thought he would have been orange taking on that big guy, but it looks like my linebacker here, a middle linebacker, Warner, he is orange already. He took on that guy. All right, so those are the two guys that had to take on people. It looks like actually my right linebacker here on screen took on another guy as well. So he should have been tired, 48. Let's just see where he's at. If I look at the defensive guys, all right, he's a little bit light blue, means he's a little tired, guys. You see that, but that's okay. You keep on playing with that, right? But let's run the same play again, all right? Let's just see what happens here. Put these same guys in stress, see if they can kind of last a little longer. If you notice, the last time he did this, guys were kind of coming out. He didn't get blocked there at all. Guys were coming out in 2 plays, 1 play, definitely 3 plays, right? So let's see what's going on here. Okay, Warner again took on the center. My other linebacker my left of screen linebacker took on the fullback. So those guys should have be a little bit tired, but let's see how tired they are. Oof. Warner's about to get hurt. This is the situation that, a guy like Warner, he's probably going to get hurt right here. Um, if I keep playing him, he doesn't sub himself out, right? 57 is actually still pretty good. He's still in the game. All right. Let's just run a little different defense and let's just run a little blast play to the left. Okay. Warner you see how he's bending over there in the middle of the field? He didn't take on anybody, so he made the tackle. But that is also going to take some fatigue out of him by making a tackle. All right, so 57's a little tired. Warner's feeling a little bit better. So this is actually not so bad. I'm actually liking what I see so far. Probably definitely need to test it out some more. 57 kind of got blocked in his back there. By the way, where is I forgot to okay, I have Bosa on the other side. He's taking on tight ends on the backside of plays. So that's fine. All right, so let's come out again. Let's just come out and cover one. And let's see. Let's run a power play this time, okay? Warner's still tired. Warner's probably going to be out the game after this play. He just got, even though we're on 40, he's been able to stay out there. But watch right here. Before I look at his fatigue, one of these, I think it's the right tackle, left tackle, somebody blocks him. All right. The left tackle ends up working his way. Can never get on these guys clean. Just watch 77. Boom. Warner's not even playing hard because he's tired. The other linebackers were clean there in that one. This is going to be interesting. You're going to see that. Oh, no, I still think this is going to be, I don't think Chase Young is, I don't know how much he weighs, but I think that fullback is still going to give him 90. He's still 90-pound difference there. All right, maybe not. So right now you see 54 is out the game. Everybody else is kind of still stayed in the game. And let me just see what Chase Young is. I'm just curious. Yeah, Chase Young is 264, just like Bosa's 266. So that oh, you know what? I'm bugging out. I'm sorry. 300-pound fullback, right? That only makes a difference if he's going up against the linebackers in the box. So the D line are fine against the fullback, all right? But that wasn't so bad. Let's take another serious look at it. And I might drop it down to 30 on the next one, but let's look at it for one more drive on 40. All right, we're back out here again. Let's just work this right here. Actually, want to work the inside run weak. We're on power. We're going to change it to the weak side. I want to go up against Bosa. All right, so we're going to go this way to the right. We're going to change this play, see what happens here. All right. Fullback ended up blocking Bosa, so that wasn't what I wanted really, but that's okay. Let's look at the standpoint. So 54 is tired. Let's see why. He's in orange already. He took on the right tackle. Wow, look at that. That's what I'm talking about the way they lose. I mean, he tried to block shadow him. He's one of the best linebackers in the game, but he still got knocked in his butt a little bit. Other linebackers are flowing. Safeties aren't getting involved right now. That's fine. I could run it if I was running a nickel defense. Can only imagine how bad it would be for those safeties, and I've done that by accident this year, and I paid for it. All right, so when I say this year, I mean the past week or so. Whenever this thing's become a problem, let's just run another. Let's run it inside. Let's just keep it inside here. Let's go after Warner. I think that 30 is probably going to be the way to go. The way I look at it some more. Let's just run this duo play. Backside backer, a nice job coming down in there. Again, I think that's the adaptive AI. I'm pretty sure I ran that twice. See how quickly that linebacker hit his gap? It's almost like he looks like he's blitzing, but he's not. So that's what, during the game, guys, you have to understand you run the same play twice out of the same formation. The defense will, and all Madden level, all Madden, I think the second time they will start reacting better. Okay. But it looks like right now, I gotta get the fullback out the game so that these I can get some better blocks there. But I'm pretty sure Warner's probably going to be out the game after that block. All right. Let's take a look. Yeah, he's out the game. So 2 plays, took on a guy, 30, pretty much out the game, which is smart. The other guys haven't taken on anybody. Let's keep on going down on this drive, and then I'm on 40 right now. So we're going to change it to 30 later. I think that might be the way to go. All right. So try to be a little more organic here, run some different formations. Let's run this one here. Okay, so we want to get Chase Young or Bosa out the game. Let's put a tackle on it, right? So let's get the tight end and the fullbacks off the field, and let's go with putting a tackle right there. So that I don't know why he made that move. That wasn't me as a computer, the defensive end, but you definitely can see here. This guy comes and just knocks the hell out of 45. It's ridiculous. That's what you see a lot, man. So let's take a look at my fatigue. I'm sure 45 he's out the game. 54 is back in the game. 92 is tired now. Okay. Let's go again. Pick a different defense. Let's run inside zone to the left. All right. So Chase Young's going to have a hard time over here going up against this left tackle. Everybody right here. 54 came back in, took on the block, but still was able to get off the block there. So it's not bad. Let's take a look at where he's at. He's back to orange. Okay. So It looks like you got to take on a block, and you see if what's his name is out the game, the defensive end. So like two plays of taking on a block, you're out the game. So when we come back, we're gonna take a look at 30 and see where we're at. Okay, so we're back here. I already made the change to 30. I just want to show you. It's already at 30, 30 fatigue. There was a special team play, and looks like Chase Young's a little tired from the special team play, but it's all good. Let's go with, let's keep it in the same defensive family. And let's go with just this double lead. It's fine. Gonna see. We're gonna get a some lead. Yeah, somebody's gonna take on somebody here. Fullback just took on uh, our right of screen linebacker and just knocked him real easy. I'm sure he's tired. Okay, so I already told you 92 was really tired from another play. I'm not sure what happened, but 48 didn't really take on. Didn't have to. He didn't take that much of a hit. I gotta see. Let me just see real quick what 48's weight is. The fact that we have to do this is really sad. I'll be honest with you, man. But you got to get it done. 233. Yeah, I'm sorry. He's not gonna. What's his name is 300. So it's 290, whatever. So that's not gonna. It's not enough. Um, but we could just see what happened here on the backside of this play. Just watch. He's already tired, so he's gonna probably come out the game. But he's taking on that guy, and then we can watch. I really want to watch here. 57 takes on the left guard, so he's a little bit tired, if I'm not mistaken. I think he was yellow. He's orange already. All right. So let's just, yeah, I'm going to try to switch up the plays a little bit, guys, so I don't get that uh, adaptive AI thing. I want to keep the ball going down the field, not just making punts all the time. Chase Young's going to be out the game for sure. And it looks like one of the linemen did get my left of screen linebacker, 57 here. So let's see where he's at. He's red. So it looks like that's not making much of a difference here. Let's just run dive. Screw it. Check it to the left. That lineman just probably made he probably knocked the linebacker out the game for fatigue, and then he uh he ended up picking up the ball. All right. Well, the good thing is that Warner actually still did make got off the block there, and it's still in the game. They're still in the game. I'm actually shocked. I thought by now they would have been out the game. All right, let's go back to a more power type play here. We'll do it from one back to try to ensure that we can get the looks that we want. Let's see here. Let's run the backside nasty stretch play. All right. So 92's out the game though. So Chase Young's out the game. I guess I ran this play already because they just came after me. You see how fast the defense reacts with the adaptive AI? So I think I run that play already. Let me just see if I don't even know. I'm not gonna be able to find out. We gotta go back in the film and watch, but that kind of messed up the blocking scheme there. Looks like the backside backer got blocked. That was about it. All right. Because these guys are good. Actually, 57 by not taking on a blocker there was pretty good. Looks like this might be the way to go, man. 30 might be the way to go. It might. I thought for a second there it wasn't gonna hold up, but it looks like it's holding up okay. Let me run the inside zone play off of this. This should be a little bit better. Nobody's blocking that guy. 57 did get blocked there by I think the left guard. So let's take a look at that. Not bad. He's actually, I don't know what's going on there. It was just a light. Is this a guy who's light or something? Shouldn't be. Left guard comes and blocks him. I'm gonna take a make sure that there was no substitution that I didn't see. So the left guard did a good job. Resume. Let's just see who he is real quick. Yep, he is a big guy. All right. All right, let's switch it up. Let's run the other way too. Actually, keep it running this way. Let's go. Let's keep it moving this way. Let's not change it up. Let's go with geez, I don't have anything good play there at all. All right, let's run this zone play. I'm gonna run it to the left here. Chase Young still out the game. We're going to go at these guys. Yeah, I kind of ran right behind that blocker just to see how 57 would hold up against the lineman there. Fatigue standpoint, he is a little tired, but it's not too bad. I think this is the way to go, man. So we also got to block a little bit of block on the back on my middle linebacker, but it didn't seem to affect him so much. Okay. All right. So what we do is, as it looks like 30 is not bad. We're gonna go real quick. I'll show you. I'm gonna turn fatigue off completely. I'm gonna just. I'm not gonna go down to 20 and 10. I think we can kind of figure out that it's helping a little bit. So I thought for maybe for a second there it's not gonna help, but let's just turn it completely off. Okay. That's the last test here. And then you can guys in your own can kind of figure out if it's 30, 20, 10, or something in between, okay? Oops. I'm really shocked that injuries is at 10 when you go play now. In most leagues, it's 25 is default. All right, so we're going to turn off injuries completely, and I'll come back and I'll let you know what happens. All right, so we're back here. Like I said, I turned it completely off. I think I showed it to you already, but let me just do it again. Just double check. All right, so there's no fatigue at all. So this would be interesting to see if it really does matter. Maybe I should have started with this. Live and you learn. All right, let's just go with single back. Let's give me some of these ace slot formations, and we'll run stretch, but we're gonna run it to this side. Actually, let me get wide zone instead. Off tackle. Running it to the left. Okay. So there we had the left guard take on Warner. Did Warner get any effect? No. Was there anybody else in this play that got blocked by a lineman? Yep. Backside guy got blocked again. No effect. Nobody's tired because there is no fatigue. So it does work. I just wanted to make sure that it did because obviously I would look really stupid if if it was just I said earlier that it didn't matter that the game just they're putting coding so that everybody could if this 90-pound problem happened, it's automatically you're going to get like some type of coding that overcodes the fatigue. But it looks like obviously nope, there's nothing there. So it's up to your league. I think 30 is okay. Since obviously this is working, let's just go look at maybe 20 and let's just see where we're at. I have not compared this to like maybe old games from back in the day when I played. Maybe I need to go back and watch some old games, see how fast guys got tired. But I think 20 might be the way to go right now. Let's take a look at this real quick. You don't want guys to be super, super. You want them to get tired somewhat, right? They got to get tired for some plays, but you can't just sit there and make it zero, obviously. So let's see what happens here on 20. Third backside linebacker got blocked. He should be like light blue, I think. That's what I'm going to do in my league. I'm going to go back and watch some old games and see what happens. Okay. Well, light blue for the guy that made the tackle. 92 for some reasons are as orange all of a sudden. Who did he take on? He was on the backside of this. He didn't take on anybody. All right. That's weird. I know it's fourth down. Let's keep it going now. Let's run another play. You guys probably looking at me and say, just run this play. It's going to give you the best results. But I can't think about it right now. I'm just trying to come out here and just try and make a film to help everybody out real quick. All right, good. We can keep it going now. So it looks like my middle linebacker 54 took on a blocker. So he might be a little bit tired, but it's not a lot. For some reason, 92 is tired. That looks like it could be some other. He has low fatigue in general. But 54 took on a block and he's light blue. So that's good. All right, let's run a similar play, but not the same one. I'm just going to run dive here. Hopefully we can get 54 on camera. Good. 54 took on 70. Where's he at? Now he's starting to turn yellow. But before, remember, he turned yellow quickly, right? Like on the first one. So now this is two plays in a row. And now he's starting to turn yellow. Everybody else is still in the game, right? Let's run. Sorry, guys, I'm doing this for a reason. There's certain plays I don't want to call. Um, all right, I don't think we've run this one yet. All right. Yeah, he didn't get blocked on that play. He has in 54. I think he came clean on that one. Yeah. All three linebackers didn't get blocked. This is the thing. You play the wide nine. This happens sometimes, man. Guys just don't get blocked. All right. The adaptive AI might kind of bust this play up a little bit, but I want to keep it moving. 20 seems like it's fair. We haven't gotten the safeties involved necessarily. God, they just ran right through. Told you the adaptive AI was going to bust that play up. Um, yeah, nobody got blocked on this one. Maybe the left of screen linebacker got blocked. So let's see where he's at. 57. Not tired. Guys aren't really getting tired right now, but also sometimes they're not getting blocked. So maybe 30 is the best to kind of start with and go from there. And I think in my league, I'm going to start maybe 30 or 25 and then go from there. And then maybe we need to drop it down a little bit more. Okay. So, all right, guys. Well, that's the solution that I think if you are a guy who's running a league or you're in a league and you want to suggest it to your commissioners, I would suggest to just drop it down to 30, maybe 20, and play with that and see how it works out for you guys. All right. I wish I could see what the fatigue is after that play, but that's okay. All right, guys. Long video, I know, but I think the community needed it. They needed to talk about this a little bit and go from there. All right. You guys want to like, subscribe, man? I appreciate the support. You want to join the Patreon? I give a whole bunch of tips like this on Patreon all the time. But yeah, that's where we're at right now, community. And this is where we are, Sim community. All right. Talk to you later. Peace.